Hello, Dighton fans. We are here with, my name is Bo Hammond, and we're here with Mrs. Lawrence in the new show, The Administrator Corner. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you, Bo?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am married, and we live on a farm 12 miles north of Dighton, and I'm back into the superintendency after a short break as being an educational consultant. Glad to be back in Dighton. This is our hometown, and I'm just really excited to be here.
Good. We're happy to have you. I enjoy it. And so what's all going on being a superintendent? What all is that?
Well, there is a lot going on
Yeah.
In the world of superintendency. There's the reporting for superintendency. There's a lot of things behind the scenes that has to be done for our state level and our federal level to make schools run effectively and efficiently. They do a lot of things with finance. That's probably the biggest part of my job. The HR part and the finance is probably the biggest majority of my position so far. And it's changed a lot over the years.
I bet.
So,
So, like, as far as do you enjoy it a lot?
I do enjoy it
Yeah.
a lot. I get into the office about 7:30 every morning, and I'm there most days until 4:30 or 5. In the summertime, we run a different schedule. We work kind of 10-hour days and take off on Fridays, so we have a little bit of a break, but there's always something going on. So a typical day in the life of a superintendency, a typical week, I guess, we have a lot of standing meetings that have to happen. On Mondays, it's pretty much just catch up with the office, make sure that we've got things ready. We always meet on school board meetings the third Monday of every month. So on that Monday in particular, we're preparing board packets and any information that we need, going over all the finances. That's typically a Monday. Tuesday, I always try to meet with my building administrators. We have a standing meeting from 10 to 2. Or 10, excuse me, not 10 to 2, 10 to 12, 10 to 12, and we just talk about what's happening in their buildings and upcoming events that we might need to prepare for, staffing issues, scheduling issues, things that we want to do with curriculum and instruction. On Wednesdays, once a month, we have a superintendent's council where a bunch of us superintendents in the Southwest Kansas region, we meet down at Sublette, and our meeting is from 9 to 3, and we just get to meet with the State Department. We get to hear about what other districts are doing, and so that's where I was yesterday, and that's always good to bring that information back and keep up on that. On Thursdays, we have a standing meeting with the Commissioner of Education, Dr. Randy Watson, out of Topeka, and that's a Zoom meeting, and that's all superintendents across the state, and that's from 12 to 1, and we hear about what's happening at the state level. So, and then Friday, of course, we get ready for sporting events and go Hornet football.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So, is there anything you'd like to say to the people watching this about?
Honestly, we do have an upcoming election and there are some changes in the State Board of Education of people running. So I would just encourage you to know your candidates, know who you're voting for when you go to the polls, because that could drastically affect the landscape of how we do business. But there are a couple of other exciting things that are happening in the world of superintendency. Last year, I don't know if you remember, but in December, on December 15th, we had a windstorm that caused a lot of damage in the district, and we worked with our local emergency management and FEMA, the federal government, and we were able to secure some funds to pay for that, so that was really nice. That's coming in. We've had a couple of grants come through that will help us with to keep up on technology, iPads and Chromebooks, so that we're on the cutting edge of technology, which I feel like in listening to my colleagues, superintendents around the state that Dighton is up to speed on our technology, and I'm very excited about that for our students because it provides a lot of opportunities. Some exciting things happening in our curriculum and instruction. Some new classes, the media class that we're offering right now, having our students be able to have that hands-on life skill application, I think is really exciting for us, and having some students that are going down to Dodge City Community College. We're looking to expand that program for next year, so just a lot of exciting things. One more final thing I might add, we are up for accreditation, and that is a state regulation that it's a 5-year cycle. We are in year 5, so in January we will be presenting our information to the state committee, and they're called the ARC, the Accreditation Review Committee, and they'll be reviewing everything that Dighton USD 482 has been doing the last 5 years to make sure that our students are getting appropriate education and just kind of get to showcase ourselves a little bit. So that's coming up January 23rd, and I am so proud of our staff. We have a KESA committee. KESA stands for Kansas Educational Accreditation System, and we meet about once a month with a consultant, and they help walk us through all of the steps and make sure that we have all the data, all the documentation that we need to prove to the state that we deserve to be accredited. So we're looking forward to that visit because we're excited about a lot of the things that we're doing here in Dighton. So.
Well, thank you, and we enjoy talking to you, and I hope to do it again soon in the future.
Very good. Thank you, Bo.
Thank you, guys.